but I'm just the chair.
So if you didn't catch my name, I'm Aconite. This is my Vice Chair, Meteor. We'll introduce our staff in full at closing ceremonies. And does anybody have a question for Contact Caffeine? Yes, Rod.
What gave you the idea to start doing caffeinated soaps in the first place?
This work? Okay, cool. Shower Shock. Let me just come out there and say that. The other company that makes caffeine stuff.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was cool, but they only make it in peppermint. And peppermint essential oil makes your skin tingle anyways. I always thought that was kind of a cheesy parlor trick. So when I made my soap, the first scent I made was, the first scent I made was lime, because I wanted to prove that it worked without tricks. And then I took it from there, just making the soap, taking it from just a novelty thing to I wanted to make it something that if I wanted to buy somebody else's stuff, mine wasn't good enough, sort of thing. So that's what.
And then the other thing is, of course, like when we were trying to get it going, one of the biggest fears we had is that furries wouldn't buy soap because that's a big risk. And so we had like a whole bunch of schemes. We were scared the first con that we wouldn't make enough. We wouldn't actually make enough soap, or we wouldn't make enough to pay for the con, and we more than paid for it the first time.
What was your first con?
Rainforest, would have been 2 years ago. Rainforest,
Yeah, right.
2010, yeah. We sold soap out of our backpacks for the first few cons at FC, hiding under the premise of the same way people do badge pre-orders, pick up at con. So that's how we got, I know, we're bad kids. Don't do that.
Is there anyone here who might have pre-ordered our soap?
Actually, the chair of FC's here. So.
Yeah, there's a past chair of FC or two that are. Well, I think you guys were chairs when we were doing that.
They were probably 5 this week.
Yeah, but we took pre-orders online the same way people do with badges and had it in our backpacks and had little like handwritten index cards that I wrote in green marker, like ask me about contact soap, and it was just absolutely viral word of mouth from the beginning. And then when we started doing the art with the labels, that's where it really went from, oh look, we're just sort of selling a soap, to like, this is really something we can be a part of a community with and be connected that way. So it's a work in progress. Anything else to add? Oh man.
Any other questions? Yes.
What's
Razzie.
your favorite?
What's our favorite? What's your favorite?
Earth Dragon, duh.
Want me to tell you a secret? What Contact's favorite is? Whenever you ask us, it's the thing we have sold the least of because we want to get rid of it at our table.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I'm a type dragon. I think I'm rocking tribal dragon tonight. You put on werewolf.
Yeah.
So we change around a lot. In our shower right now, we've got like tribal dragon, toil and trouble, blue raspberry on top of tribal dragon, and toil and trouble smells awful, but it's in there with like tiki giraffe and 2 others. Coconut. I think we're testing coconut in the shower this weekend. Coconut. Anyone else? No? Yes?
Did you ever have any flops that you thought would be extremely good and then just turned out to be absolutely
Pizza.
Special soap for this convention. You're on soap 3. We started with Huckleberry. That was supposed to be the soap we released here at this con, and we bought it from our favorite supplier who has provided us with only the best, and we brought it home and we made up a big batch of purple soap. Oh, it looks so pretty. And then we pulled out the oil from the bottle, because all our oil comes in brown amber vials, like the brown bottles. You can't see through it, it's dark brown, so light doesn't damage the oil. We pulled it out and it was almost as dark as coffee. So we put it into the purple, and dark brown plus purple does not equal purple. It equals a bad color. So then we added more purple to try to make it more purple, and that just made it more brown purple. So it looks sort of like Dr. Pepper-ish. Then we poured it, and we're like, well, and then we rinsed the pots. We went to rinse the pots once we were done making it. The water looked like coffee. The oil dyed the water brown. It looked like emptying out a bowl of like soup. It was awful. So we ended up molding all of that soap in 2 solo cups. So now we have 2 solo cups, just like blocks of this soap that smells pretty good. So it's just a punk that sits in the house smelling brown. But yeah, it's pizza and bacon. So we'll tell you, we've tried. Bacon was bad. It was bad. It was like the bottom of a barbecue at an old barbecue shop. Bad. It was bad. Have any of you tried the bacon potato chips? Yeah, that disappointment is the same disappointment we experienced.
Or the bacon popcorn.
Yeah, pizza was worse though. Pizza was somehow worse. It was supposed to be like oregano, Italian, not strawberry, tomatoes, all those great things, real nice herbs. It could have been weaponized. We threw it away because we knew if we found anybody we really didn't like, we could have just poured it like in the air vents of their car and they could have never driven it again. So Pizza Dragon will never happen. Neither will Cool Pikachu. But yeah, there have been some
Trial and error.
Yeah, let's talk about cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon's
Yeah.
a great one. Our first cinnamon.
We one of the ones that people suggest to us all the time, and we agree is a great idea, is a cinnamon scent. We want a really good cinnamon. We have the Dr. Pepper, but that's not quite it. So yeah, so red hot cinnamon. We got the scent oil in, red hot cinnamon, and we made a batch of it, and it smelled great. We used it in the shower a bunch. It was awesome. But one of the bad things about cinnamon scent is it can be a skin irritant. And so we were checking to make sure it wasn't a skin irritant, and we were fine. We didn't have anything. But we had a friend who has asked us a lot for cinnamon soap, and so we included some in an order we sent to her. When she got it, she emailed us a few days later like, "Hi, I keep getting rashes all over. I think it might be the cinnamon soap. Can I keep using it?" No, please, no. But yeah, that's we actually try a lot. Maybe only a third, 2/3 of the scents we try out we actually release. We try a bunch and they just don't work out for whatever reason, or they're too similar to ones we have. But there's plenty of them.
But speaking of, failures lead to successes, and the one we got out of all of this is our new one that we're going to be doing the label challenge panel for. We do these label challenges from time to time. Sometimes we pick our artists based on things we already need. Sometimes we just pick from a big pool of artists. And this time we're going to let you guys decide what's going to be on our label. We have a new soap coming out, Cedar and Saffron, and I have a bunch of these little bars with me. You come to the label challenge and submit a label, I will give you one of these little bars to take home with you. They're decaf even, so no worries about the caffeine. But that's the one we ended up going with, and it smells awesome. So, happy accidents. Mike?
Have you ever done have you ever over-dyed a soap and then gone to use it and just dyed your skin like, say, blue?
Sex Panther. Sex Panther, the original. Sex Panther.
It dyed my shower blue.
Yes, it dyed a lot of people's showers blue.
How do you stop using it?
No, that was intended, working as intended. See, it was.
I thought it was fun.
Nuclear Minter, yeah, that's another one. Oh, our label challenge is at 11:30 to 12:30 tomorrow. Theater B, so just right next door, apparently.
Yes, right. That's
All right. Yeah, we did den warmers for a while. Those were our little wax warming tarts that we brought out for a bit, and those were another failure. The wax was terrible. But we made super mint. That's one of our scents. It's 3 different kinds of mint: peppermint, Moroccan mint, spearmint. When you put those all together in a tiny concentrated little wax and burn it, it makes your eyes burn. It makes you all weepy with the power of the mint. So our scent is usually called super mint, but we had to label that one as nuclear minter. And give it with a warning only to friends. We couldn't sell it. It makes your face very tingly. It's nice.
We couldn't go in our kitchen for a couple hours after making it. It made your eyes hurt.
So if you guys ever took if anybody got our Derby Hoops soap last year, that was the blueberry muffins one. We live in the 2nd story of our apartment complex. You can smell it from the parking lot when we're cooking. Our neighbors must love us. it's just, it's seriously, it's just like in an apartment, like these crazy smells coming out all day. Like it really is like a weird Willy Wonka factory in our place. Like Dookie is an appropriate name for that bizarre place we call home. You've been there. You've seen it. It's madness.
Actually, the first time I met these guys, well, the first time I actually like hung out with you more than hey, hi people. I was down in Seattle. I needed a place to stay, and they let me stay at their place. And their futon is in the room where the presidential soap suite. The futon is in the room where all of the soap is kept on shelves. And so you can imagine. I walked in, and I wasn't used to it. I walked in, and I was like, "This is amazing! This smells like everything."
Does it smell like that soap shop in Metrotown?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Ah.
I only buy my soap from Contact Caffeine, Mike.
That's our story, I guess. It's just fun to be part of the Great Northern community. Like we've been in Seattle for I've been part of it since Conifer back in the day. So it's fun to see the fandoms growing and becoming more of a amalgamous thing that they are. I love it. So welcome to everybody who's here for their first convention. We had a couple people come by and say that. That's exciting. One person could not stop bouncing. He said, I don't even know what to do. I've talked to furries online for 3 years, but I've never even been to a Fermi, and I'm here for a whole con. Have fun.
Just keep bouncing.
So thank you guys, and like I said, put your hand up if this is your first con. Whoa! Look at that! Look around, everybody. This is incredible. No, holy moly! That blows me away. Welcome, and if you see any of us in the hallway, we're all very friendly. Stop and say hello. And if you have any questions, any concerns, ConOps is at the back and upstairs. They can most likely help you. Or if you see me or Meteor, we can probably help you. Anybody in one of these shirts will direct you to the right place, and hopefully we will make you feel as welcome as we were hoping we're making you feel. So again,
I forgot. I wanted to say thank you to the executive staff. We got a beautiful gift in our suite today. We got a little My First Canadian Money playset. Plastic coins so that we can learn the money. It's wonderful. Very helpful.
We spent at least 2 hours today just trying to, pick it up. That's why we were late opening this.
Yeah. We also ate all our Kinder eggs already. I got an egg Leah's bar.
We ate the toys too because we're Americans.
we will share that in about 5 minutes. So like I said, I hope you guys really have a really wonderful time, and like I said, if there's anything we can do to make you feel more welcome and make your time here better, I should stand up so you can see me because I'm already short. I'm a bad dragon. Not that kind. So thank you guys for stopping by. This brings to close our welcoming ceremonies. Enjoy your weekend, please, and we will see you around the convention. And thank you very much for coming out and supporting us and becoming part of our family.